Southern Africa is battling the impact of a widespread drought. However, a new threat is looming in the Horn of Africa. According to the United Nations, 12.8 million people in Ethiopia, Uganda, Kenya and Somalia are severely food insecure and in need of humanitarian assistance because of poor and delayed rains. But the African Union says it is unable to provide the emergency funding needed.
Earlier on, the member states knew that it is very, very critical that AU gets a fund which is called Emergency Fund. And this Disaster Emergency Fund is supposed to address some of those challenges. But to tell you the truth, this fund is more or less depleted because we don't have money in it.
The AU's Emergency Fund for Drought was established in 1984 with voluntary contributions from member states and international partners.
The countries have to put in place, for example, water harvesting facilities. It rains, and once it rains, water goes to the drain, goes to the oceans. In fact, when you see the floods we get in Africa, all this water could be harvested. We could make big dams. We have to learn to make big dams.
Food security isn't the only challenge. The Food and Agriculture Organization warns 15 million people in Ethiopia, Kenya and Somalia will not have access to safe drinking water this year.
As FAO, we think that to address these challenges, we have to address the root causes of drought and climate change. And some of the main issues are the issue of water, for instance. We know that this government did a lot to address the issue, but we should continue. We should continue to make water available for livestock, for grazing, and also for production.
Ethiopia has committed close to $50 million and Kenya more than 70 million, but Somalia is largely reliant on foreign aid. This is a huge burden on the international community as conditions in the Horn of Africa continue to deteriorate. Coletta Njoy for CGTN in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.